Then last Friday, a man discovered the victim's skeletal remains.
But what makes this situation real cold is some of the folks beefing are literal cousins. Blood relatives caught up on opposite ends of the feud.
Ooh, I smoke. Say it. No!
Aiden made it.
Oh, hell
no. Right here. Them boys shot my house up. I was right there on the bed, me and my little brother Quan. They shot my house up from right here. This is my mama's shit right here. They shot my mama's house up. They shot this part right here. My mama was in the room. They shot that bitch up. My house always got shot up. They always spent on my shit. But then we doubling back though, for real. Come here though.
The ATK gang. Investigators say this organization is connected to.
He acts like it ain't nothing. So that's who Quan is. When I heard that name, yeah, they brought it up in that.
Been hearing it.
Damn, he shot up this whole house. But he say, oh, we doubling up. So it's not gonna stop the way he's saying it. He's like, oh, it ain't nothing to.
We said about this, they be shooting at parents' houses and stuff. They're trying to get to you, man.
Crazy.
To a string of murders in Jacksonville.
There's many names for ATK. Ace's Top Killers is one. 9 people, potentially responsible for 15 murders that we know of, and who knows what else.
The day we're shooting scenes for When I See You, Who I Smoke.
Who I Smoke came out of nowhere, went crazy, kind of made it more mainstream to where people who don't even know y'all, they were tapped into it. Did you make them do that?
I don't know. I took it too far when they made a song first, speaking once the dead.
Yo, let's talk about it. Boy speaking facts, I'm sorry.
That's how we see
it. To be honest, when they dropped that Who I Smoke and they dropped the names and you saw it on the screen, I'm like, all right, y'all niggas, come on.
Yeah, it was kind of shocked. Wait, hold on, they name dropping.
And they wrote it on the screen. You can see it on the screen, like.
And I'm not gonna lie, like if you know us, we're not too crazy about the beef side of the thing. We just like as far as the music. But when Foolio responded, since we don't really mess with beefing and name dropping and stuff.
We don't entertain that stuff.
So it was like, we had a bad reaction on that because we were like, it's kind of not our vibe. But at the same time, when you look at it, you're like, okay, there's a reason why he did it. If you think about it, Who I Smoke, and he just retaliated. So when you look at it, that aspect is like they both going back and forth.
He just responded to a situation.
That's what he's lived. Yeah, that's what
like he felt like he needed to do that. That's I don't know, but I don't think his one was just as worse. So I think it's both equally bad. To be honest,
they just
anybody dissing on the dead or dissing dead ops. I mean, come on.
Yeah, it's just far. Anyway,
crazy. Yeah, get involved. It's already too far.
Hi, what is up, everybody? For the past few months, the most talked about song on social media is the Who I Smoke video from Yungeen. It exposed the mainstream to the deadliest rap feud that's been going on for years, and it's happening in Jacksonville, Florida. Rappers from there are on a completely different wave, hiding the clues to revenge killings inside their music videos, taking the beats from classic pop songs, and trying to rap the most demonic shit.
We actually missed that though. What? They actually reenacted one of the killings, Homeboy, and one of them. You know what I'm talking about. We didn't catch it. Right. It was after we saw the after Foolio was on that live with Aiden. That's how come we like, oh, that's what he was doing.
Yeah, it was connecting the dots from
man, these dudes,
Spinner Ben's I don't
even
smoke.
Trying to say his name.
No, I'm just saying.
But it's just crazy, y'all. Like at this point, they don't even care because they letting you know what's going on in their music videos.
It was a lot. It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on.
Shit over it. Yungeen and his crew remixed the classic Vanessa Carlton song 1,000 Miles and flipped it, filming at a plush golf course, smoking cigars, all while dancing to lyrics that celebrate the deaths of their rival crew, led by the rapper Foolio out of North Jacksonville. Who I Smoke went viral, hitting 16 million views in 1 month, and getting reactions from all the biggest influencers online.
Who I Smoke. Say it.
No! Aiden made it.
Aiden made it.
Oh, hell no. My dog Aiden made it. Oh, no, don't put Aiden in this.
Yo, Aiden's part of this thing, man.
Oh, shit, they put Aiden in this.
Aiden made it, man.
Damn, my dog made it. All right, our dog made it. It's cool.
He's in history now.
Damn.
Hey, Foolio, come get this nigga before he playing with your top.
This is one of the most savage videos I've seen. Just, you know why? They ain't show one gun in the video. But the way they seem to be just nonchalantly enjoying life while clowning the niggas who died.
So Foolio had to retaliate in a darker, more ominous way, remixing a classic Fantasia song, and in the music video, printing out a big poster of two of Ace's friends and his blood brother who died by Ace's side in a drive-by shooting outside a Japanese steakhouse. Ace was the only one in the car who survived. Since then, both Foolio's crew and Young and Ace's crew released this song after this song towards each other, leaving hidden messages in the music videos.
Got kidnapped, they found his bones, he was right. Where's Corbin?
Where is Corbin Johnson? The 18-year-old's parents say they dropped him off last week at a job interview and they never saw him again.
Left his house Wednesday night. Here's a picture of him.
For a job interview?
He said last time I remember dropping him off.
Yo, that's wild. And then you got Buddy saying, "Where's Corbin?" Like, damn. It's just like, yo, this shit is crazy.
Damn.
But then again, that's what comes with the street. When you in the street like that, they don't care. They don't care if you going to a job interview. They don't really care about that. Niggas are pulling up.
Behind us, and there's little in the way of clues as to where he might be.
Corbin ass was lost until they found him in that bag.
Corbin Johnson was last seen alive in July of last year. Then last Friday, a man discovered the victim's skeletal remains.
But what makes this situation real cold is some of the folks beefing are literal cousins. Blood relatives caught up on opposite ends of the feud.
That's same bullshit again.
Repeat that.
They say they blood cousins, blood relative, caught up in this shit. Remember that one documentary we did? It was the same situation like this.
Who they trying to say exactly cousins?
These people that are ops, Young and Ace and Foolio people. Listen what it... Hold on, yo. Let's take it back. I want to make sure I ain't missed nothing. Listen what he's saying.
Corbin ass was lost until they found him in that bag.
Corbin Johnson was last seen alive in July of last year. Then last Friday, a man discovered the victim's skeletal remains.
But what makes this situation real cold is some of the folks beefing are literal cousins.
Some of them beefing. They're family. They literally cousins. Some of them are...
We anything we heard about that. Stories like
but this is rare.
It's crazy though.
Like you beefing with cousins, y'all killing each other. That shit deep. You know that shit deep.
Think about how the family's got to feel, knowing that your cousin killed your other cousin.
Shit, the family tree fucked up at this point. There ain't no family tree. That shit burnt down.
Yeah, that's effed up, bro.
It's just crazy.
That's effed up.
Relatives caught up on opposite ends of the feud.
Now, that is your cousin. Nigga, fuck your cousin, man. That's your real cousin? That nigga cousin. I don't give a fuck about that nigga cousin.
Now, we're getting into all this, but first I got...
You heard.
That's what the guy said in the previous.
He gonna tell his cousin, F your cousin. I don't care. He a op now.
That's how they rolling.
Dang.
Got my guy Millie's with Jim Jones for the song of the day today. This is Heightened Senses. Let's go. Alright, in order to understand this story, we gotta go to the biggest city in the country in terms of land size. That's not in Alaska, and that's Jacksonville, Florida. Florida's always had a huge presence in rap music, especially in the last 2 decades. But its biggest city, Jacksonville, never really got any mainstream success until now. And that's all because of these viral diss records between two crews. Young and Ace is the face of ATK Gang, which mostly occupies the west side of Jacksonville. His rival Foolio is the face of KTA, alias Kill Them All, which is an alliance between two groups. Foolio's gang from the north, and Young and Reckless, a crew from the south side. What's worse about this beef is the amount of mutual friends both camps had at one point in time. Ace and Foolio were never exactly close, but they did have mutual friends such as Ksoo, who right now is locked up with his own father, charged for 2 murders, including the killing of Foolio's blood brother.
So they was actually, they was mutual friends with Ksoo though. The one that's locked up with the dad right now for killing Foolio brother?
Yep.
So Ksoo looked like he took side? Is that what happened?
I don't know whose side, but
it gotta be A side if that's Foolio brother he killed. I'm just speaking on what he's saying.
No,
Let me
just
just
saying
take it back.
from the details, yeah, you got a point.
Let's see. I don't know, y'all. I'm just
from the south side. What's worse about this beef is the amount of mutual friends both camps had at one point in time. Ace and Foolio were never exactly close, but they did have mutual friends such as Ksoo, who right now is locked up with his own father, charged for 2 murders, including the killing of Foolio's blood brother, Bibby.
Yeah.
After Bibby's murder,
Bibby,
Ksoo would notoriously walk around wearing Bibby jerseys, taking photos like it was a trophy. He even released an album in 2019, putting images of his dead ops as the cover, like a Mount Rushmore of fallen rivals. Jacksonville police, or JSO, are notorious for not cracking cases. In fact, 70% of murders in the city go unsolved. So folks online came up with the catchphrase, JSO loves Ksoo, for the simple fact that he telegraphs what he's doing on social media.
That's what we saying.
Crazy, man.
But it's like the fact that I guess they saying that at least 70% of them go unsolved. Mm-hmm. But yet you got dudes painting the whole scene of what went down in the music video. Like this is normal to them.
But sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes the cops might think y'all too much for the city, and then you heard Tupac sit back and let them shoot each other.
That's wild.
Think about it. If he gets you to knock yourselves out, they don't have to do as much. You know what I mean? The cops.
And then dude was like, oh, he was wearing his jersey around that. His jersey, like it was a trophy that he killed them. Like,
that's crazy.
Yo, man, this shit is wow.
Come here, boy. Come here, boy.
All of Ksoo's songs have millions of views on YouTube, and he was actually very close with King Von. The two had music together.
What?
Ksoo even appeared in...
What? You see how we be finding out shit late? Yo, where that though? I want to see where that.
I'm pretty sure it's out.
Yo.
I'm pretty sure it's out.
We didn't even know dude knew King Von.
Nope.
Damn,
crazy.
this thing go deep. Hold on.
in that infamous video where Quando, Rondo, and Von were joking around with each other back when they were on good terms.
Dirty ass
Ksoo was there as well. But back in Jacksonville, Ksoo had a well-known reputation for demonic antics. He famously tried to organize a team deathmatch in real life with his own cousins, who repped the rival gang, KTA.
What's up? Where you at?
Come on, I do a team deathmatch.
Right now?
Whoa. Y'all two versus us two. Look at my cousins. We looking like.
My cousin don't want to talk. He trying to act all.
He trying to act all hard.
Oh, dang.
The fact that they be playing like it's a game.
You know what that remind me of? Remember that King Von?
Exactly.
You know, with the...
I remember how Chicago went.
Yeah, this is exactly
this
what they
is exactly the same vibes. We got flashbacks of this shit.
This is the exact thing that we go... These niggas going live talking about what they gonna do to each other.
But the thing is, they always smiling at each other.
It's like, a game to them.
Like, who's gonna take out who? Who's gonna live? Wow. Yeah.
It's a game to them, y'all.
Oh,
this shit crazy.
Shit.
They got the black hoodies on.
One of the cousins on that live was named Lil 9. A month after that back and forth, Lil 9 was leaving a gas station when his car was ambushed, shot 12 times from a rifle inside another car, sending him crashing into a rent-a-wheel tire shop, where Lil 9 was pronounced dead at the scene. While folks at the tire store were trying to revive him, Lil 9's friend who was in the crash with him was frantically walking around filming inside the store.
Fuck niggas play.
Oh.
Play.
Buddy was actually in the store when the boy got shot.
Damn, bro.
So imagine just walking in there, like you went in there for a minute, and then you see your friend going into that store like that, the wheel store.
Bro, this is crazy.
Them boys really want that smoke. That's, oh my gosh.
Fuck niggas play. You niggas played, man.
Of course, Ksoo responded with a video of his own, laughing.
Get out!
Get out! Then Ksoo's blood brother, also Lil 9's cousin, would recreate Lil 9's death video from the tire shop.
Y'all fuck niggas played.
Lil 9's cousin. Hear what he said. His own cousin recreated what happened to him. Your own family member recreated your own death.
Yo, this nasty.
Y'all, listen to what he said.
Damn, dog, they moved different.
I don't know between Chicago and Jackson. I don't know, y'all.
When they say that demon time,
they on some shit.
That's real. Yeah, they on some real demon time shit, bro. It's that real shit, bro.
Y'all niggas played. Y'all niggas played.
60 days later, Ksoo dropped a music video, and in it, we see him putting a photo of his own deceased cousin, Lil 9, in the microwave. See, the crazy part is, everybody that's beefing at one point in time was cool. Ksoo met Yungeen Ace in the 9th grade, they've been friends ever since, but their rival Foolio likes to remind Ksoo that back in 2015, he was hanging with them, and even had the nickname 6 Block Ksoo for his affiliation with Foolio's gang, 6 Block. Even Yungeen Ace admits he was a fan of Foolio's music before their beef really escalated, but a series of unfortunate events would draw lines in the sand.
Will their friends become enemies?
That's what it is.
You see that with King Pond.
Too much pattern.
What is going on?
Fam, tell me we don't do.
No, but I know it's a natural thing though. Like you can become you can go from friends to enemies, but in the rap game, it seemed like everybody was friends at one point, and they just fell off.
Always connected
over some shit. Like it's always over like whether it's big or small, it's always something. You know,
some type of tie.
This is crazy.
Shit crazy.
Neutrals had to pick sides quickly. At a block party in South Jacksonville, it's in YNR territory, Young and Reckless. A crew led by YNR Mookie and his lieutenant, Slugga T. Ace and his gang show up to the party and get into an argument with YNR's leader, Mookie. Shots were fired and a bullet grazed Mookie's skin, with his lieutenant Slugga T shooting back. But Ace and his crew managed to escape the party, leaving Young and Reckless and Ace's crew on bad terms. On top of that, YNR's leader Mookie was already friends with Foolio's cousin. This made it easy for YNR and Foolio's gang to click up, creating an alliance under the name KTA, or Kill Them All, with one enemy in common, Yungeen Ace and ATK. The trends in Jacksonville at the time were not good. It was marking an increase in the murder rate year on year. In 2017, Ace would drop the song Go to War. This was an open invitation to anyone opposing ATK to retaliate. Not long after, Ace's home was shot up, but the tipping point was soon to come. A few months later, one of Ace's friends was out on a mission, looking to avenge a robbery that had happened to him. He knew exactly where the robber was, on the west side of Jacksonville at Foolio's cousin's house. So he snuck into the house, throwing a brick through the sliding door, entering from the back where he began shooting. No mask, no gloves. He couldn't get who robbed him, and instead he ended up killing Foolio's cousin, Zion, and wounding a 9-year-old girl. If this was the start of a war, Zion...
He didn't even get who he wanted. He ended up getting somebody else.
Would you kill Foolio's cousin?
I mean, he just out here to get anybody. Like,
and
he
then
just wanted to fit it. Whoever house he going, he just...
But the fact that he not only did that, but you wounded a 9-year-old girl?
Yep.
I mean, these kids are...
they doing family, whacking off family, man. It's like, crazy, bro.
It's like, and it is crazy because, like, it's like, it's beyond what they're... I don't know, like, as far as, like, family members, like, you know how, like, when you beef with your family... You got like your auntie or someone that can step in and be like, y'all chill out with that.
Yeah.
It's like, it's out of their control.
Facts.
That's what it's looking like. Cause ain't nobody saying, yo, they need to stop. Ain't nobody, I don't know if they have. I'm just saying from the looks of it, it looked like something that spiraled out of control.
And they can't stop it.
And they can't stop it because they already got so bad.
Yeah.
You know?
That shit horrible.
I don't know. It just sounds
Zion's death was the catalyst. Not long after, Zion's sister was shot 14 times in an attempt to prevent her from going to trial and testifying. She miraculously survived, and Yungeen Ace's friend who did the shooting was sentenced to life.
She survived that shit. 14 rounds? She was shot 14 times.
Yeah, more than 50, bro.
Because they ain't want her to be a witness.
I know. She knows she can talk.
Yeah. That's how it works. That's how it works. They don't want you to talk. That's how they come in.
But things were just getting started. Foolio's cousin being the...
Who Buddy? Let me hear who Buddy is. Because we don't really know them names like that. Hold on, y'all.
This is wild, bro.
That's sad.
Instead, he ended up killing Foolio's cousin, Zion, and wounding a 9-year-old girl. If this was the start of a war, Zion's death was the catalyst. Not long after, Zion's sister was shot 14 times in an attempt to prevent her from going to trial and testifying. She miraculously survived, and Yungeen Ace's friend who did the shooting was sentenced to life. But things were just getting started. Foolio's cousin being the first death in the beef meant KTA were looking to get revenge swiftly. They needed to make an example. Ace's music was starting to pick up steam. His new song, F That, was getting millions of views on Worldstar in mere days. Fans were already comparing him to Youngboy. Then a week later, this happened.
4 young men were in this car when they were shot. The vehicle pulled up to their...
That's when his brother got... Oh, that was retaliation for what happened to Buddy. Oh, okay. So it's a score now.
Yeah.
I got to come back 10 times bigger now.
That's how they doing it.
So that makes sense. Because when was like... He had said something about his brother getting shot and how he died.
Yep.
So that I'm trying to pick it up.
Yep.
Okay.
Crazy.
Chevy sedan opened fire, then took off, and one is in critical condition at the hospital.
Keontae Bullard, the only survivor of the quadruple shooting.
It's a Tuesday in June of 2018. Ace, his brother, and 2 friends were going to Wasabi, a Japanese steakhouse, for Ace's friend's 18th birthday. Everyone was in good spirits, taking photos. It was a celebration. But little did they know, the whole time, they were under surveillance. Rivals had found out their location because of Ace's Instagram story, taking photos outside the steak.
Come on.
Same patterns. I'm sorry. I hear the same thing.
Y'all,
different
brave.
city, but same stuff going on.
Y'all brave, because that's what I'm saying. You hear it all the time. Oh yeah, he was posting this and his location was on. But I'm like, y'all can't be that reckless now. If you live in a certain lifestyle and you know people looking for you, you can't be on social media posting every 2 seconds. Like,
shit, reckless. You heard Foolio. Foolio said his address on anything on reckless.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
they're so used to this stuff.
But then again, it's like, is he doing it because is he like, I don't know. Like, I don't even know what to say.
I don't know.
Is he accepted that lifestyle? Is that what it is? He's like, fuck it. If I go, that's what it is. That's what it's looking like.
They on a whole nother mindset.
I don't know. Different time zone. I don't know.
House. Ace even recorded his friends eating inside the restaurant and posted that too. So their enemies waited outside, watching them eat, then followed them leaving the restaurant, driving along the highway. When they got to a red light, the shooters opened fire on the passenger side of Ace's car, killing his 2 best friends and his brother, leaving Ace in critical condition. It was a quadruple shooting, and Foolio got the news before anyone else did, except he thought Ace was dead.
Them boy lost the Fortnite match. Till coming up, man. Cold summer alert, man. 2-3 pack, man. Ace pack, bitch.
Of course, Ace survived, but he lost everything. His brother and his 2 best friends. The attention, however, was helping grow his career. NBA YoungBoy would FaceTime him to record a song, and it also motivated Ace to make his biggest record ever, called Pain, which went viral.
Damn. Oh, because they did say him and YB was cool at one point. Yeah. I don't know what their relationship is right now, but I didn't even know they was cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And as we speak, has 50 million views on YouTube. But the blood spilling was not over. Every time Ace would drop a song, his rival YNR Mookie would use the same song titles to make a diss track. The Jacksonville police even created a whole new department called the Violence Reduction Strategy Team, whose whole job was to basically comb through music videos from both camps, looking for
He said that.
They make it too easy for the FBI.
We talked about this.
They make this shit too easy.
Yeah, because they don't have to do too much work.
Alright, you drop a video, all I'm gonna do is go through the shit, you know.
Pen and a pad and listen and watch these music videos of these 2 people talk about each other.
Damn, I didn't even know there was something in place like that. I didn't know there was cops but we felt like it though.
I felt like they felt like that stuff.
You sit behind their desk all day and listen to YouTube videos. Yeah. Like, bro, that's the easiest job.
Oh, this is it.
Y'all make it too easy.
This is proof, guys. This is what they do. They sit
that's
down
great.
and get every info.
Clues. The assistant chief even said in an interview, "I don't think their primary goal is to entertain, but they are making real rap music." And at the top of the next year, in February 2019, Foolio's little brother Bibby was the next target for assassination. Bibby was just 16 at the time, and he was coming home from school one day in his own neighborhood on the north side of Jacksonville at the Hilltop Apartments. He was sitting on a gazebo in the courtyard of his complex with a friend. The 2 were looking at their phones when all of a sudden, pounding gunfire erupted. Bibby and his friend dropped the phone and jumped. Both started running in different directions, frantically looking for cover. A total of 60 rounds was shot in under 15 seconds. Bibby was killed instantly. A year later, when the court documents were unsealed, the police named Ksoo as the gunman responsible for Bibby's murder, saying that they drove for hours, circling the complex, parking, waiting, until finally springing out and unleashing Draco rounds in Bibby's direction. Then Ksoo allegedly walked up to Bibby, who was on the ground, shielding himself from the gunfire, and executed him at close.
Close range?
This is crazy.
It's like he wanted to finish the job type shit.
These people young, man.
16.
Yeah, man.
But look what's crazy about it though. The kid was when you on your phone, like, but I don't know. It sounds like these kids run in the streets too, the way it looked like. Or is it score for score type shit going on? They gang affiliated too?
We don't know.
See, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if it's like, yo, okay, you take one of my family, I'm just gonna take one of yours.
Because like they said, they will get, as you said, it could be a family thing, or they could be the ones that's in there here.
That's what I don't know.
So it's a mix.
All I know is it's like that's Foolio cousin. That's the way they saying it because they like. I don't really know too much, but from what it looked like, it's like they want to even up the score. Like if you take one of mine, I might take two. That's what's going on. Yeah. It's that revolving door, you know. Yeah. It's sad.
The family and some innocent people gonna get hit.
Yeah, just because of the whole situation.
Just the family.
Because you don't get along with your cousin, like you know, that's sad.
Range before fleeing the apartment complex in a gray Nissan. The court documents also mention Ksoo's affinity for wearing Bibby jerseys and posting it to his IG page in celebration. Ksoo's bond is currently set at $4 million. For Foolio, losing his brother and his cousin in a short period of time was devastating. But 2019 was also the year his music was going to the next level. 1 million views, back to back to back, consistently. And he was doing it all independent. Foolio was a big deal in Florida, but not.
Hey, that's impressive right there. You ain't even signed what you hitting 1 million views.
You ain't got nobody behind you, bro.
Hey, that's some shit. I don't know.
Straight from the muscle.
Hey, that boy, I don't know. He different.
From the muscle?
Quite big enough to be touring the country on his own, unlike his rival Yungeen Ace, who was booking shows in multiple states. Just a month after Foolio's brother died, Ace was performing at a nightclub in Waycross, Georgia. Him and his crew went back to the hotel to relax by the pool when they were suddenly ambushed. An SUV pulled up and a group of guys hopped out shooting. Ksoo was there and didn't hesitate for 1 second to shoot back. One of Ksoo's boys, Rallo, died at the pool in that shootout. Only Ace's side got arrested for shooting back. The other gunmen were never found by police. Ksoo would say the quiet part out loud in his song Been Dead, where the lyrics go, "Shoulda killed me in Waycross, they hopped out with the K's. Me and Scotty bustin' back, we were on the same page." That's the same music video where he puts his cousin Lil 9 in the microwave. A month after dropping.
Man, y'all, that cousin thing is really fucking with me, y'all. I'm not even joking. It's like, you blood, but you ain't blood at the same time. How is that even possible? Like, I'm just looking like this. I understand, like, all family ain't good family. Don't get me wrong. Even though, like, blood, you know, sometimes, I don't know, family, there's some fucked up family. But to go out your way to annihilate your cousins and just killing them.
Not only killing them. I'm gonna put you in the microwave. I'm gonna.
No, I know, but I don't see it. I just, it's hard for me to see, like, how they going against their own family like this.
It's crazy. That's crazy, man.
It's like you putting them in, and then you got other family members got to watch the videos of you putting your own cousin.
Yeah.
That's just dysfunction at a different time. Like, it's dysfunction. Like, the cookout would probably be crazy and shit. I don't know.
In this song, Ksoo was arrested for a whole different murder alongside his father, who was charged with accessory after the fact. Allegedly, they were getting revenge on a rival rapper named KTA Lil Buck, who dissed Ksoo's older brother that died in a van full of Ksoo's relatives when 2 cars rolled up, blocking them off and put 100 bullets inside the car. Lil Buck was Foolio's close friend and a high-priced target that ATK got the drop on, allegedly rolling up at 11 in the morning while he was applying for a job to assassinate him. Ksoo posted to his Insta story.
Why everybody always die applying for a job or going to interview?
I think it's probably the same one they talking about. He just probably elaborated.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah,
okay, same dude. I'm just trying to follow.
Like,
alright.
Right after, saying, "I kill a dude, then get my toes done."
Receiving a pedicure with the caption, "Kill a N-word, then go get my toes done."
This wasn't the first.
Just read that shit. That was the news.
Yeah, and the guy read it.
Shit, man, this shit.
He said you murked a person and then you want to get a pedicure. Man, they different. They move different.
First hit done outside a job site. Another rapper, Jump Out, who beefed with Yungeen Ace and ATK, was killed while waiting in line to apply for a job at an Amazon warehouse, leading to the infamous line on Who I Smoke, where they say, "Found out where he was working and clocked him out." The war had escalated to a point where...
That's That's where that line came from.
Damn.
They really don't cap in their rap.
You know they ain't capping in their rap. Yeah, they
Damn,
that whole track is about that crazy stuff.
No matter where they were, no matter who it was, one side was shooting at the other, and the other would shoot back. We can count a dozen of Foolio's friends who are locked up, and YNR Mookie and Slugga T are behind bars too. Even Foolio's girlfriend got shot in the head.
Y'all thought I was dead. Y'all ain't underscored this yet, boy.
And to this day, Yungeen Ace still has a bullet casing in his butt from the quadruple shooting outside the Wasabi Steakhouse. That's it for this video. Let me know what you want me to cover in the comments below, and I will see you in the next one.
Damn, you say he still got a bullet casing in his butt?
Oh, I don't know.
That's what he just said.
Who said that?
Trap Geek, Yungeen Ace, from that shooting.
No, that's crazy.
So why ain't you taking that? What's up?
I just know too crazy. Well,
y'all, I'm gonna keep it real. Y'all already know what we're gonna say. We're not here for the violence. We're here for the music. You know.
And at the same time too, for the new generation, the young heads, yeah, y'all trying to do y'all thug thizzle. Sometimes y'all can learn from this stuff too, man. Knowing how to move and stuff like that. You feel me?
And that's why, you know what the good thing I like about Foolio? Foolio says, like, you know, stay away from the streets. He knows. It's kind of hypocritical of him because he is in the streets. Mm-hmm. But for someone to tell you, like, you know, this life, it ain't it, you know? His circumstances, that was his circumstances, you feel me? But you don't have to imitate that lifestyle, you know? You could always do something else. You ain't got to be, you know, living a life that's not for you, man.
Nah, man. Everybody's trying to take care of their fam, get their money.
That's what it's about.
Out that streets. Y'all know what's up. Live in Color fam. We is out.